if you want to learn more how to trade, so how to read charts, paano malaman ang rotation, you are invited to join our masterclass natin on YC versus PH. We will run an 8-week session coming from basics to advanced session and the techniques that we have personally developed and long-term investing principles behind.
Test. Hello. Let's go. Yan. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. This is Jan, no? This is Jan from Vice Invest PH. Share mo tayo, yayapang ka this 2022. Nabasa ko yun somewhere. Ginaya ko lang. O, di ba? Somewhere, basahin mo daw na yayapang ka this 2022. Di ba? Lupit no? Dapat may detalye. Well, anyway, guys, so it's a pleasant evening to everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in for this MWF na program natin. No? It's gonna be 9:30 in the evening. It's 9:36. We're a bit 6 minutes late, but still okay. Yeah. So, honestly, I'm very excited also because nag-draw down pati yung shadow technique. Nako, yun ang malupit to. Pag nag-tip ito, 10% to 20% na naman to. But still, we're maintaining the 12% so far with the drawdown, with the current capital niya. That actually started $500. So, medyo maganda because the win rate is still 100%. The Sharp ratio is almost 1. That's a very, very good. and or even the shorts one actually won. So baka mabawasan yan pag tinipin natin. Well, let's see. Let's see what the market is gonna give us this pleasant evening. It's actually a good news. I'm actually expecting the market to really just go to the bearish part, but because of the Fed news that my Fed news about tapering, that they really wanted to inflation to really go high. Yun yung isa nilang tinitingnan. So, nandun yung sa Elite Club report. Hindi, wala silang planong itodo pa ang interest rates, taas ang interest rates. They wanted the inflation to go at the minimum, at the current high right now. So, ang taas ang inflation sa US right now, isa rin na insight natin. Before we go to the crypto market, let me just pull it out, no? Yan. Tat natin inflation. Yan, inflation rate table here. Yan, no? Tingnan nyo kung ganito. 6%, 6.22%. The current right now is 6.81. Last, it actually ended, hindi pa nakikita yung data, but look at that, no? So, increase around 6%. Ang grabe. So, honestly, kung ganyan ang inflation, ang mga stocks na dapat nating kunin is inflation protected and inflation dependent. So, grabe. So, CPI is 7%, almost 7%, di ba? So, definitely, yan, banks, insurances, yan, no, yung mga inflation-protected stocks. Yan, they can, ito yung mga tinatawag nilang predictable stocks because this kind of stock na kaya nilang ilagay sa tao yung produkto nila. Kaya nilang ipatong sa tao yung produkto nila. When we talk about insurance, we're talking about banks, no? We're talking about products like Nike, McDonald's, yan ang mga defensive, no? Na they can actually increase their prices because of inflation and bibilin pa rin yung ano nila. So yun yung mga current ngayon. And honestly, yun lang. One insight from the Elite report was the Fed wanted to maintain the inflation that high. They don't want to correct this. Yeah, they don't want to correct this. Isa din yan. Isa din yung isa nakakatawa doon. Because if they're gonna do that, it's actually politically suicide. Kasi dami mong gagawin, di ba? Bagsak yung stock market, dami kukolekta ng taxes, dami mong i-adjust to correct this one eh. So it's gonna be, especially with midterm election ngayon, so may midterm election ngayon, they don't want that. They don't want to have the political suicide. Yan, yun isa natin tinitingnan. But, of course, we must not be, what they call this, hindi tayo dapat maging complacent what's happening. No? Let's be objective what the market is giving us. So, babalikan natin ngayon ng market before we go to the crypto. It's actually showing a breakout from the moving average. It's actually a good sign. It's definitely a good sign because it's based on the price action, nagbe-breakout siya. So the first level of resistance, we're actually experiencing a breakout. Currently. Sa yan, sa nakikita natin ngayon, sa nangyayari currently. And even the indicators is showing us that it's actually bullish. Yun din yung isang kagandahan ng pinapakita. And one other thing is intraday. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Yan, no? So, nagkaroon din ng definitely breakout. So, isang matinding breakout na nangyari. Kaso lang, kailangan mag-correct nito soon before the opening of the market. So, yan, isa rin maganda dyan na good news. Isa lang dito, yan, isa din yan with actually this is a reversal or continuation pattern or reversal pattern as they call it. So, may konting signal na breakout na nangyari. So, medyo tingnan natin kung itutuloy-tuloy niya hanggang dito. So, let's check out Nasdaq or the top 100 stocks. Nag-breakout din ng matinding mokong. Yan, isa rin. Matindi rin siya. Honestly, kung pattern pag-uusapan, this is a reverse head and shoulders. It's actually a bullish pattern. From this area to that area. This is the neckline. Once it's breakout, it actually go bullish, no? Bullish really to a momentum. So, isa dito ang ating ABC. Head and shoulders here. Yan, no? This is an head and shoulder pattern. Saan yung shoulder nito? Yan. Yan, no? Diba? So, head and shoulder pattern. Reverse head and shoulder pattern. So, taas natin dito. Yan. So, kaya tingnan nyo ko yung neckline. Sabi ko, pag nagano to, magandang opening yung markado ngayon. So, tingnan natin kung mag-sustain. Yun ang tanong dito. Tingnan natin kung mag-sustain yung market for tonight. So, it's a Wednesday evening. It's 9:41 we're gonna drill it down further to other stock natin. So to the of course to the crypto market. And also the good thing, after a few days of breakdown, actually nag-hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 after a week. Bitcoin holds this level. If you can remember, last week we did bought Bitcoin at this level, 43,000. Right now it's showing a breakout that can retest our previous support here, or the moving average 20, that can actually be a resistance range. So itong level ang dapat natin bantayan, na dapat ganyan. So I'm actually, if I'm gonna bit tama dyan, kung nilagyan natin to ng konting, so kailangan ganito maging itsura nito. Yan. To really check kung bullish ba to, hindi. So yan, isa dyan. Another scenario here, kung mag-breakdown to, nako, downtrend. So hopefully hindi. Once Bitcoin will reach at this point, it's either do a breakout or magkaroon ng correction, kailangan i-hold niya tong previous support na to. Kung hindi, yan, problema yan. So for now, wag natin isipin yun. Ang maganda dyan is Bitcoin is doing that. So for those who bought at this level, congratulations. Please type on the chat box number 8. So pampaswerte ngayong taon, or green. The word green is a 22-22 color. So yung mga bumili dito sa level nito, sa kasama natin, congratulations with you guys, because you are definitely up at least 8% at the current price. 8% tayo up dyan. Isa din yung magaganda dyan. We must not be complacent as well, because wala pa tayong nakitang full reversal. Even the momentum is not yet in full reversal. Even the price action is not showing a full reversal as well. So ayan yung mga tatamaan na resistance ito. Kaya saktong-sakto, strong resistance tong area na to. So price action, moving average, support before. Yan. So don't be complacent. Don't say na I'll huddle to the moon. No? As long as the price is not showing it, please don't be complacent. So as they say, invest or trade on what you see, not on what you know. I'll say it again. If the catalyst that you know is not affecting the price, don't rest too much. So ayan, titingnan natin. So this is the price action. This is the horizontal pattern. This is the moving average showing us. And another thing that I don't want you to be complacent about, because this is a very strong resistance range pa. So a very, very strong resistance. You have your moving average. You have your very strong price action there. So that's why we wanted to be this pattern here for Bitcoin or the crypto sentiment in general. All right, so for that's why tinignan natin. So yung mga binili natin together with that, I think ang naalala ko is Solana. Okay, because it's actually showing the same pattern with Bitcoin. But right now, Solana is almost a breakout level on the moving average 20. I hope it will break out para we will have a good start this year. Let me just check my phone because I'm actually shorting Nasdaq. Okay, yan. Ayan. So that's one. Another one that is actually we need to check is that's showing there. I think sa Shiba Inu is another one. Tingnan natin. Shiba. Mga pare-pareho ng ni ano, 'di ba? Pare-pareho sila. Okay, nagpare-pareho sila ni tsura, ni Bitcoins. Same lang din. So, same pattern. Huwag tayo maging complacent. Kung mga bumili kayo, then gain na kayo sa mga sinabi nating stocks. So, ito yung tawag nating mirror structuring market. Kung ano yung, what's driving the sentiment, check. Ano yung mga stocks or natawag natin, sa crypto, ano yung mga yon. That's why kung titingnan natin iba, I haven't checked this. This is actually the first time I checked the charts. Okay. The previous structure of Ethereum is holding the support range. Hindi na nga siya umabot dun sa buy range na gusto ko. Yun nga lang din. Of course, meron tayo nakitang resistance pa din dito. So, we must not be complacent about as well. Especially with this kind of good crypto like Ethereum. No? At ADUSD, good thing about it, halos lahat pataas. So, yung mga bumili din sa support range, especially here, yan na, no? Napakaganda mga buy points natin yan, especially for ADA. I think ADA will be the one if sabi ko nga, no? If Ethereum is 3%, ADA is almost 7%. Because, kaya siya umalik kasi nasa pinakailalim na halos eh. Ethereum medyo taas-taas pa. Kung ito yung binili mo, you're in good hands, no? Because structure-wise, nasa ilalim niya siya, and very strong support. Okay? Another one is BNB. Let's check at BNB. Okay, kaya mga BNB 3% lang inangat. Kasi bakit? Walang yung binagsakan yung support, di naman ganun kalakas. No? So sentiment buy lang yung nangyari dito. Ang good news lang nito is it's breaking the moving average 21st, no? Una. When i-break niya yung 70% na taas. So, isa rin yun. So tingnan natin for BNB if it's gonna hold or it's gonna resist this level here. So this is a very strong resistance. Yan, tingnan natin if this is a very strong resistance muna. No? Yan, sa. Okay, another one. Last, Solana, Mana. Mga nakikita ko maganda nung time na yun. Also, comment on the chat box. We still have time to check your crypto. Yan, oh. Mana as well is also one of my recommendation during that time where we assessing especially Bitcoin. No? Good thing about it is actually this is a strong support here, the moving average and even a price action there with the conservative entry. Kung bumili ka doon, then okay at least 10% up ka na ngayon. So the recommendation right now, is it a buy? Honestly, pwedeng magdagdag because we are seeing also a breakout from this range. Yun nga lang, not too much because again, as mentioned, wala pa tayong full reversal. Medyo malakas pa yung resistance range dito. Medyo malakas pa tong supply zone na yan. So, ipit ka. Kung meron ka na, pwede kang magdagdag. Okay? Kasi pwede mo naman i-ano yung gains mo. Pero kung bibili ka pa lang ngayon, wag muna. Wag muna. Because wala ka pa sa full reversal. We talk about full reversal, di pa siya tumatawid to the uptrend. Okay? Nasa downtrend points pa siya. Nag-bounce lang sa support. Okay? Nag-bounce lang sa support. So, that's one. Another one is Sand. Okay din na ganda rin. 10% up. Ito, wag nyo na habulin to. Kasi nauna na to sa resistance. Okay? Don't force it. Don't force this. Okay, we wanted to see this to at least break this area here to check a full reversal or here at some point medyo resistance range rin. So, wag nating habulin yung mga presyo. Let the price come to our like. So, especially with the support or confirmation candle, anatomy of a candle, like market structure na candlestick na doji, hammer, yun yung mga pagbibili natin on a support level. Yun yung mga price action principles that we're actually teaching on the masterclass. If you wanted to learn more, then we have a batch for January, February this year. All right, what's good about with the stock market also, we've actually went back to 10,000 level. So from bumagsak tayo ng 8,000, then naglalaro tayo ng 9,000. We're actually back at 10,000 level. Good thing with the trade calls that we actually did from this live. So especially like the Avail, LEN, DHI, even BKAY, all those stuff, no? So if we're gonna do that, if we're gonna, of course, the past 7 days we're up by almost 1.2%. Thank you for GNRC. Thank you for Novavax and mRNA. But this year, wala, medyo down pa rin tayo ng almost 2%. But if we're gonna close some of the trades like yung mga Alibaba na trades natin, baka umangat. Because Alibaba, it's actually 3-4% on the opening. Ganda rin yan, no? Mamaya na tayo dito. Let's go first to the crypto. Balik natin yung crypto. Ano ba may mga magagandang crypto nyo, guys? Yan. Check natin. Crypto market here. Let's go to crypto market. Crypto here. Alright, type on the chat box the crypto that you wanted to check. But currently, here's our crypto that... XRP. We forgot XRP. Okay. Yan. Okay, let's go forget XRP. XRP is still the same. My recommendation didn't change on XRP. Don't buy yet because it's actually approaching a very strong resistance supply zone. Wag niyo bibilin to kasi nasa downtrend line channel pa siya. The strong support that we're actually seeing is this area. Medyo maganda kung diyan ka bibili. Pag diyan ka bumili, ay gandang picture niyan. So ngayon, wag muna. No, wag muna. Wala pa tayong nakitang full reversal as well. So kung mag-average down ka dito, basta nasa resistance siya ngayon eh. So wag natin siyang bilhin. Unless these resistance points will hold. So ano magiging picture nito? So magkakaroon yan dyan, mag-sa sideways dito. Pag nag-breakout, doon ka bumili. Yan magiging pwede nating pagbilhin yan. Because if that happens, that is actually a lower high pattern. So that's one thing that kailangan natin i-consider. Alright, another one is Litecoin from Jackie Cuenca. Tapos na tayo dito, Miss Christine from Mana. I hope I helped. That Mana, pwede magdagdag. But if may position na, if wala pa, wag na po. No? Okay, let's go to LTC. Okay, LTC. Yan, let's go remove this one. Let's remove this natin to para makita natin yung price action. Okay naman tong kagi na technique na yan. Diyan yan. Okay. LTC is the same. Alright, kung ngayon ka palang bibili, let's see. We haven't touched a very strong, honestly, pwede itong i-trade, pero yun nga lang, may resistance dito. Okay, may resistance dyan, range. So, I would suggest, hindi muna because the last time it's actually touched your MA20, baka mag-resistance din. So wala. So the best play here that they actually can recommend is if it's go back here on this range, just like this candle, then buy. So for LTC because this is a strong resistance. Medyo baka maipit ka. So same lang yan with that. So and we are in the bearish territory. So as well, no? Margaret Wazon wants to check Ant. Still have time. Yeah, please, ubusin nyo na lahat ng cryptong gusto nyo ipacheck. For Ant, honestly, Ant is also a test buy yesterday, but is full buy ngayon. Kaso lang, medyo mataas-taas na to. We can actually set a resistance here. Let's go to the 4 hour later. For our time frame. Oh no. Okay. For our time frame, sige. So, for anti-USDT, maganda yung kanyang price action. Okay? If it go back here because it's actually near a very strong resistance. Kung bumalik to ng 8.86, pwede kang bumili. No? It's around 5%. Now, if nagmamadali ka, if you wanna be aggressive because the crypto is actually nag-break out o si Bitcoin nag-break out in general. Okay, I would suggest that you check your 15-minute chart and trail this trend line here. If it go back to your trend line there or at least your moving average 20 or this range area, marami kasing option eh. Pwedeng dito, pwedeng this level. Basta as long as this trend line channel is intact on the 15-minute chart. Kung nagmamadali ka. So, wala pa tayo nakitang consolidation ulit on the 15-minute chart. Medyo paangat siya. But this is our resistance point. So, medyo, I would suggest, ako, yung ginagawa ko kasi, I set order on the, dyan hindi ko hinahabol eh. If it goes to my price, then okay. If it did not, okay, move forward or wait for another opportunity. So, maganda siya, pwede. But on the current time right now, medyo baka sayang yung percentage. No, mga 3% din yan. Kung di okay lang si 3%, ibilin mo. Okay, Matic from Rocky Sile. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay. Yun. Alright. Let's check this one. Same lang din with my recommendation with Matic. Tapos pala. Matic. Okay. Matic. Okay, Matic. Ayun, si Matic. Si Matic is in full reversal. Tutukan natin to. Ganda ng price action. So, Matic is actually made the full reversal. 3% right now. You are expecting saan ba to last bumagsak dito? Range dito. Okay, this is your resistance here. Your supply zone. Sayang kahapon, no? Yan sana, bro. Kung nakita mo to yesterday, test buy na yung kandila na to. Test buy na nga even on this range. Eh. Sayang. Ngayon. So, ngayon, it's actually showing a reversal pattern. So, ang suggestion ko dito, go to the 4-hour chart. So, since nag-reversal na siya fully, naku, kaka-breakout pa pala dito sa lower time frame. Ganda naman ng picture nito. Okay. Wala pa talaga siya. Go to the 1-hour chart. Tingnan natin. Full. Alright, sige. Alright, so kung ito bumalik dyan, kunin mo na. 15-minute to so bumalik dyan, tapos nagkaroon ng green candle, 15-minute, 30-minute, kunin mo na. Okay, kung gusto mo habulin to ngayon, pwede pa. Pwede pa siyang habulin. Compute mo na lang yung risk reward mo. But on the daily chart, right now, it's potential to go reversal to the uptrend area. Okay, what can transpire two things here? Pwede siyang magtuloy-tuloy papunta dito. Pwede tong magkaroon ng maganda yung price action. Kung sa lahat ng nakita ko ngayon, ito yung kukunin ko. Pwede bumalik yan dito. Tapos mag-uptrend. Yan, pwedeng gumanto. Yan ang possible. Or magkaroon ng yan dito. Tapos ibalik dyan. Balik dito, balik dito, balik doon. So, yung mga price scenario. So, ang question dito, anong pipiliin mo? Kukuha ka ba dito sa range na yan? Or pag bumalik dito, kakasya kukuha? Or kukuha ka na ngayon? Yan. So, maganda to. Yan. Alright. Sige. Yan. Actually, maganda yung tsura niya. Pwede talaga. Medyo intraday na lang ang pasukan nito. Intraday. We talk about the 1 hour or the 30-minute time frame ka na lang titingin para makakuha ka ng posisyon. So, Shiba Inu. Meron bang paraan ng pag-withdraw? Yeah, yes. Dali lang. Okay. For Shiba Inu, same lang din ang aking recommendation. This one, you can expect a resistance range here. May resistance na pinahan dito. I would not suggest to buy right now. Late na ng konti. But if you wish to buy, okay, pabalikin mo muna siya. At least to the 1-hour chart. Pabalikin mo muna ng konti. Then magkaroon ng confirmation. Where? Trend line. Ito yung structure niya. Yan. Trend line or moving average 20 support. So, if bumalik to sa 1-hour chart, at least here, tapos nagkaroon ng green candle there, kuha ka na dito sa part na to. So, at least near your trend line ka. So, that's around 83% down. Yan. Paano po mag-trade? Yabang naman ito ni Raj. Alam ko marunong ka lang, natatanong ka pa eh. Okay. Yan, joke lang. Alright, sige. USDT. Una sa lahat, ba't ganito itsura nito? Okay. Unstable, no? Unstable itsura. Okay, hindi siya USDT. Ano to eh? Currency. Di ba? Ito yung mismong, kumbaga parang fiat nila, di ba? So, tsaka di tinitin niya ganyan sa itsura. Okay? YFI. Yes. YFI. Ano ba tong YFI na to? CryptoCap. I'm not familiar. Okay, but so far, we are seeing ba't nakalock yung napindot ko? We are seeing a channel on the support level there. Okay, ba't naka-unlock tong mokong na to? Yan. We are seeing a channel there. Yan, okay. We are seeing a channel there. Pwedeng mag-test buy nito. Tingnan na lang natin dito. Resistance is here. Okay, ako mag-suggestion ko i-break. Ang pangit kasi ng kandila niya, lagi parang ang structure nito is really more into the pump and dump. The structure. Market cap is how much? 1.2 billion. So, tingnan natin ang 4-hour chart. Pump and dump yung dati yan, no? Okay, so baka dito pa lang mag-dump ka na. So far, price action on the 4-hour chart, you are good. Yun nga lang, may resistance dito na range. Okay. I'll give you one tip. Time mo breakout to. Time mo breakout yan. Or ibalik niya sa support na yan, na range na to. Dito ka kumuha. Huwag mo habulin. Kahit na meron ka nakitang reversal dito na yan, huwag mo habulin. Medyo, consider natin itong sideways sa horizontal. Pag na-breakout, pasok ka. Pag bumalik din support test, sabay ka. Yun yung recommendation ko. Okay? Joke lang yung USDT, ETH po. USDT, parang yun yung palitan eh, di ba? So, yun yung parang fiat nila eh. Loko mo ko eh. Hindi kasi ako nagbe-Binance, di ba? Bumibili akong crypto din sa eToro. Hirap kasi mag-manage eh. Kasi imagine mo ilang account yung minamanage ko sa Forex. Kaya wala na akong sabi ko, pagdating na lang yan pagdating sa Forex, pagdating sa crypto, iano ko na lang yan. Ipo-position trading na lang. Diba? So, dami ko minamanage. So, tapos tatlong account na eToro points. Anyway. Okay. Let's go to EVF, EFM, WIPH, ETH, Ethereum. Tapos na ako kay Ethereum eh. Ethereum golden area. Okay. What do you mean by golden area? Alright, so for Ethereum, I would suggest wag muna talaga. Wag muna talaga because let me just pull this through ha. Okay. This is a downtrend channel there, no? And then you're trading below moving average 200, unexpected resistance there. On the short term, you have a breakout, no? You are near the resistance. So kung ako dito, I would wait for this to go reversal. That's one point, or look for a very strong support. Right now wala siya nun eh. Ito lang yung support range niya, no? Ito lang yung naging support range niya, which is a rule of price action, no? The demand zone. Possible a bounce lang yung nangyari. So wala pa siya sa full reversal na nangyayari. So pag ako tatanungin, because I do believe that this is one napakaganda ni Ethereum in terms of the fundamentals. So, para siyang Microsoft ni crypto. Oh, yun pala, meron pala strong support sa weekly time frame. The moving average 50. And it's the first time it touched there. So, pwede palang bumili to within this week. Okay, if you're a long-term investor. Pero akong tatanungin, mas mag-aabang ako dito sa range na to. Mas mag-aabang ako sa range na to. Dito ako malakas sa start bumili. Okay? So, yun yung isa dito. Kasi, to begin with, the long-term trend line there, though intact pa siya. Pero sa daily, basag na. Yan, isa. Ako, nag-i-invite ako. Ito sa mga madaming kinuha ako eh. Nung time na yun. Medyo basag na tong short-term trend line na yun. Sa long-term trend line, medyo okay pa. Okay pa to. Yun nga lang, nasa downtrend channel siya. Plus, this one. You're approaching a very strong supply zone or resistance range there. No? Yan, isa dyan. Isa yan sa tinitingnan natin. Currently, maganda dito, kung nakakuha ka kanina, pero pwede pa naman ngayon, kung meron ka ng posisyon, pwede ka magdagdag. Kung meron ka pa ng posisyon. Kasi, nagkaroon ng consolidation for days, nag-breakout. No, yun nga lang, tingnan natin kung magtutuloy-tuloy. Kung siya, the whole week or not. So, isa din yan. So, wala pa akong kinukuha. Ang kinuha ko recently is Bitcoin, ADA, and Solana. Why? I think if you actually watched last week, kaya kumuha ko nito because strong na nung support niya. Nahulog siya 40,000 level. Very strong support range na siya. Nasa lower high channel pa, no? Yun yung isang magandang itsura ni Bitcoin, plus your long-term trend line there. Okay, long-term trend line na ipinakita. And then nag-mirror si Solana, Shiba Inu. Check natin nung Monday if you can remember. Okay, let's go to Algo. We have a few minutes, 4 or 5 minutes to go before we go to shift to the stock market, because our time for crypto is 30 minutes to 45 minutes. For Algo, I would not suggest to buy this right now. We are in a very strong may actually 1 to 3. Medyo lakas yung resistance na babanggain nito. So, possible to mag-sideways further. Kung mag-breakout man yan, okay lang. Tingnan natin. I would suggest, kung ito kukunin mo, Okay? Tingnan natin kung mag-support muna. Tingnan natin kung mag-hold. So, para for your risk-reward ratio as well. Yan. Okay? Isa yan. Yun yung mga isang recommendation, isang consideration mo. Yan, medyo malakas yung resistance na range ito compare sa ilalim. That's around, kung magkamali kang, bili ka dyan, no? Mga 13% down. So I would suggest, if this will be retested again with the green candle, then doon ka kumuha. Medyo late na ngayon. Alright, Tron USD, Tron USDT, Tron dollar. Ika, Tron dollar. Here. Sige. Tron dollar. What price? To me, tingnan mo yung sa gilid. Tingnan mo yung sa gilid ko. Ito may range mo na. Pag naging ng range na yan, tingnan mo na dun sa gilid. So, kasi mabilis ang chart lang. Ang dami natin sina-chart. Okay? Yan. Alright. There you go. For Tron, specifically right now, for Tron, ito, mas maganda pa nga itong tingnan eh. Wait lang ha. Ayan, kaka-breakout lang sa even the 4-hour. Kaya ang weekly chart and the long-term chart. Oh, maganda rin oh. Ayan, meron tayo nakitang reversal. Meron din tayo nakita dito. So kung bumalik to dito, pwede tayo mag-entry. Kaya natin bumalik to dito, mga around 4% or this range, 1.67. Tingnan natin yung weekly chart kung nasa very strong support to siya. Moving average 100, lakas din. Price action here. Price action here. Itong strong supports. Moving average bounce yung nangyayari sa kanya with an oversold condition. Okay pa naman. For trading purposes, bounce trade may be considered here. So, pwede itong i-bounce trade until moving average 20 or this price range here, which is mga 0.73. So, tingnan natin. Tingnan natin sa 4-hour. Yung nga, tingnan mo lang din yung mga spread mo. Especially kung saan ka nagtitrade, you know? Consider mo din yun. So, first is, good thing to, kung ibalik dito, kahit dito lang sa 4-hour chart, tingnan natin ang 1-hour chart, pwede itong i-set order. Siyempre, corrective na to. Corrective na. Yan, here. So, balik dito sa range na to. Yan. So, balik dito sa range na to. Bumalik dito around mga few percentage 0.06 to 0.66. Dito na level. Tapos nagkaroon ng green candle, 1%. Pasok. Yan, pasok. Diba? Alright. Tingnan natin. So, definitely, maganda tong itsura ni Tron in general. Let's see. Tron reversal. I don't think this is a reversal. If we're talking about reversal, hindi siya reversal fully. No? Sa lower time frame, yes, pero daily hindi pa. No, we definitely respect a higher time frame there. So wala pa siya. Still trading below bearish line. No? Even if you're gonna turn on the MACD. Only the breakout on the lower time frame may be considered. So that's why get on a pullback. If that support that I've mentioned is gonna hold. It's gonna hold. It will hold in general. All right. So let me go back. That wait for our shadow technique to be released. This is gonna be released on our conference, no, this coming 2022 or 29 here. Okay, here on our Facebook, even on our Telegram there. The good thing about this on the Forex market is this is not automated, this is manually. We're the one giving you the pairs to trade. This is not manual, no? The good thing about it is currently when you started doing this live port, it started at December 7 with the drawdown of only 12% drawdown, but only a gain of 188% so far, no? So far, it's actually very good in terms of its sharp ratio. Long swan is all 100% so far. This live port here, the back testing, napakaganda, no? And also, this is actually the strategy. The strategy or the scanner is coming from our Izanagi. So from last year, Izanagi is performing very well, automated, fully automated with Izanagi. It's around almost 300%, no? And magde-debut to si Izanagi from January 18, near January 18 na. So hopefully magkaroon to ng mag-close man lang niya na kahit 285%. Tingnan natin kung magawa niya si Izanagi so far. So na ngayon nasa drawdown si Izanagi around $200, but still good. the further it draw down, of course, the good the profit is. And lumilit na yung percentage in Izanagi per month kasi the capital is getting bigger. But last year, kung titignan mo, this is the monthly gains ni Izanagi and it's fully automated. You can check it out on the here sa ano din natin kung magkakaroon. But if you're gonna actually check the profit per month, it's very good for an automated robot to give at least 15,000 to 20,000 respectively each month, no? With especially last year. And nung nilaunch natin sa public, the micro account is doing good as well at 65%, fully automated. We actually just put $250 here. Then it's doing good as well since the inception date. So July almost. So far, the Forex market usually kasi medyo mabagal yung galaw dyan between January. Nagkakaano kasi yan. So tingnan natin kung how is it gonna be. No? Is it gonna be. So isa yan. And then last but not the least, yung isa nating shadow technique na ginawa nating pang inception din. So it's 249% so far. The drawdown is very huge because ang laki ng lot size na inilagay natin on the first trade. So if we're gonna close the current position, it will actually add to our gains. And the very best thing about the shadow technique, you can do everything you want. Relax lang siya because the technology will give you the information. Once binigyan ka na ng pair, ikaw na mag-entry with the strategy that it's gonna teach you. So, yun napakagandang pwede nyong gawin with the shadow technique, no? Yun yung maganda dito with this strategy, no? So, it's not hyping only the gains, but at least it's giving you the statistics between the drawdown and the possibility of gains, no? And once it's gonna launch, we're gonna provide you a table of risk settings, risk reward settings mo. If you're gonna start with the 0.01, mag-draw down siya ng 5 pairs o 5 levels, how much would it cost you? But the gains also with also statistical basis ng mean reverting pairs in terms of the in terms ng mga inire-recommend ni shadow techniques. So, isa yan. So please check that out as well, no? And please do join our Telegram. And also with the Telegram, so we're actually, if you're joining the Telegram, nag-release tayo ng personal libre, no? While we're doing the shadow technique there. So at least nakikita nyo kung ano yung pair na tinitrade ni shadow technique currently. Second is we're releasing the trades, stock market trades. That's very, very good also for your port, no? May mga Tuesday and Thursday nag-release tayo ng pre-trade calls on the forex market and even the stock market. Soon on crypto. Pag nagkaroon ng reversal, mag-i-invest tayo ng information there, no? On this one. Yeah, all right. At least dito, guys, we're very transparent with the current drawdown, the range, the risk management. Kasi one mistake, you can blow up your account. Yung mga traders natin na mahihilig sa mga times 100, times 200, times 25. Tingnan yung equity growth, tingnan yung drawdown. Diba? Tingnan yung drawdown. So, one mistake they can actually, if you wanted to be long-term in trading, no, based on experience, I've been trading for more than 5 years. I've been trading like before na times 100, times 1,000 na leverage. One mistake, no? One mistake kahit naka-VAR ka pa dahil sa mga movement volatility or spikes, even whatever market is that, US market, options, di ba? Kung hindi mo sa sarili mo na magiging risk manager ka when it comes to risk management, hindi ka tatagal. Panay deposit yung gagawin mo, maniwala ka. Okay, panay deposit yung gagawin mo. Kaya yun yung gusto-gusto natin dito. Dapat computed mo to begin with lahat ng trades mo. Lahat ng trades mo because according to Warren Buffett, never lose money. Never lose money. Alright, so let's go. ADA, Saito, Corny Prof, Oddcad, NCD ka, mag-reverse, nakaka-shadow. Ayan, tingnan natin. Sige, tingnan natin itong NCD CAD. Dito. Ayan, NCD CAD. Tingnan ko lang din. Before, gusto ko na mag-stock market eh. Sa Telegram tayo mag-Forex. Ayan, actually showing already nag-show na rin na tawag dito? Hammer, no? Hammer. Ang good thing pa dito, guys, is actually, ito yung nakikita nating candlestick pattern, no? That we actually wanted the best mag-itsura. It actually opened the previous high, ng previous candle niya, no? Tapos nagkaroon ng long tail din. So if it's gonna close this range, today, maybe this is possible a reversal. Possible a reversal to mean revert at even this range area. So, saktong-sakto yung kuha nyo kanina. We actually, sinabi natin yan sa public. Yan. Sinabi natin yan. Kuhang-kuha na. Shadow technique, NZD CAD, and no CAD. Kung makakuha ka dyan, ilang level na kuha mo, saya yan, no? Ayan, saya yan. Okay, kahit wag mo na i-full range ng wag mo na i-full range ng TP, kahit na mga ilang percent ba to. Sabihin natin, this is 100%, this is 50%. Kahit na mga 35% retracement rate, okay na, malaki ng kita yan. Depende sa lot size na nilagay mo. For odd CAD yan as well, almost, okay, same pattern that we're actually seeing. Did same opening, nagkaroon ng rejection from this range here. And then meron tayong nakita dito sa even your stochastic is showing a divergence there. So that's why confident tayo umentry dito. Ayan, may divergence pinakita, no? The 4-hour chart is even showing, a possible reversal. Hopefully, magtuloy-tuloy ito. So, for us to gain, no? Good thing about that is nasa shadow technique to na trade ng odd CAD. Uy, nasa $6 na yung odd CAD ko from the first entry. So, yan. So, hopefully, it's gonna turn out. And the NCD CAD is nasa kabila. Hopefully, no? Tingnan natin. Ayun, $18 so far. NCD CAD, hindi siya updated. Nasa negative line pa. So, ayan, maganda dyan. Yun maganda sa shadow technique. Chill lang. Hindi mo kailangan mag-trade. Umupo. Nag-trade lang ako 1 hour a day. Itong live na lang na to. Pag Tuesday, Thursday, panay admin trabaho ginagawa ko. Mag-check ng mga ports nyo. Mag-check ng report. The pairs. Mag-check ng robot. Approval. Yun ginagawa ko. Research. Basa. Aral. Hindi ako nag-trade as much as almost every day. Chill lang, no? Chill lang talaga. But we never lost a lot of money. That's certainly what I can tell you. Okay? All right. So we go to our sectors. It's 10 minutes before the market opens. Let's go to SBS 500. Okay. Yes. Unahin natin to. Okay. Let's go here. Yan. Scan me for free trade calls. Yun. Okay. Tingnan natin what's happening in the sector of the market. Let's turn on each one with 2 moving average here. Okay, naglo-load pa siya. I hope I'm good. All-time low. Yeah, all-time low, di ba? PFE, Netflix, enroll na EOS batch. Oh, yan. Present. Okay. Tingnan natin yan. Okay, tingnan natin muna ang technology stocks. Yon. Alright. For technology stocks, tingnan natin ang SLK. Where are you? Ba't di ka pa nagpapakita? Yun, SLK. Alright, technology is actually just a bounce trade so far from the moving average. Dito na level, nag-bounce up from the line graph. So we're seeing a very good bounce because of strong support. Don't be complacent. Okay, mean reverting to pag January to February. Sa tuwan, mean reverting yan. Okay, sa another one, your also with our, let's go to July. Yeah, July. So it's not beating the market, nasa ilalim siya. But your sector, medyo unload kayo ng ng healthcare. Mean resistance na to. Pag nag-resistance o nag-red yung mga sector, baka magtuloy-tuloy pababa. So tingnan natin kung mag-hold tong trend line na yan. Kung yung tataas, then good. Kung breakout yan bukas for the healthcare sector. That's one. So wag tayo kukuha ng healthcare sector tonight kung may trade man tayo. Consumer discretionary, we are seeing a lower high here. We are seeing a lower high there. Okay. About to full reversal there. Hopefully, kung mag-full reversal to, very good for the consumer discretionary. But if we're gonna drill down to July, okay, it's beating the market so far in the past 6 months. So, July, 6 months, July, September, October, November. June na lang natin. June. Where's your June? Around this range. Yan. It's beating the market. So, it's very good. So, meaning the consumer discretionary is one that drives the market. Another insight here. Let me check later. Okay, XLV, XLY, XLI, industrial. Trading below the market to, I'm sure. Oh, hindi. Okay. Ayan ang itong maganda. Nakita ko. It's actually just breaking out the SPX 500 and breaking out your resistance points. Elite members, sinabi ko na to sa inyo, di ba? Ayan, the price is actually even the technical charts is showing it, no? Showing the data. Yeah, no? For industrial. Ayan, no? So June, 6 months. Okay, long consolidation, breakout, holding the price range. Yan na, no? Volatility, constricting volatility. Ayan pa, constricting volatility there. We can see momentum. This one. Material sector. Same, no? Sa material sector, ingat lang tayo konti. Material sector, no? Hindi pala. Nagkaroon ng range, nagkaroon ng support level for material sector. Kaya hinold natin yung veil. Isa yun. No? Financial sector, isa rin itong napakaganda because ang mali ko dito, hindi ako kumuha sa support na to. Itong maling-mali ko talaga. Hindi ako masyado nag-load ng marami. For the financial sector. Yan. Isa yan dito. So, mga long-term investor natin dyan, ang ganda. Nagmo-momentum siya ngayon. Nag-full reverse. Momentum todo. Huwag natin kunin. Hintayin natin ulit mag-correct si market. Add tayo dito. Sa mga to. We're gonna check some stocks for oversold conditions later na pwede natin kumuha. And the stable or the defensive is due for correction. Kung magkaroon to ng support this range or the moving average 20, maybe we can position for the staples like the MCD, DPZ, yung mga stocks na yan, yung that gives a lot of dividends, especially with high inflation rates. Yan. Energy stock or communication. Communication actually on the way out na to. Don't get too much communication na. On the way out na nag-bounce lang yan yesterday. Okay, nagda-downtrend na yan. No? Nagda-downtrend na. And it's actually below your SPX 500 na siya. So from beating the market, going less than in the past 6 months. Last is energy stocks. The growth driver last year. Nag-breakout ulit. Siya. Nag-momentum ang mokong. No? Well, very good. Okay. Very, very good talaga siya. But hindi ko na kinukuha to because if you're gonna go back on the 10-year level, mean reverting tong siya. It's not actually beating the market even in the past 10 years. Yeah, no? So lang siya, nagte-trading range or mean reverting. Kasi the stocks on this sector are very competitive. So wala masyadong kumbaga parang tama dyan, yung parang talagang sino-occupy, like example, Facebook, diba? It dominates the sector, the communication. The Amazon is dominating your consumer cyclical, diba? So, yung mga ganun. So, wala siyang ganun dito sa energy. Palat sila, pare-pareho lang yung negosyo. But, of course, trade what you see, it's on the uptrend. Nasa uptrend siya so far. Yun siya, if we're gonna go there. Okay, Jets, sabi ni Gian. Natin to. For Jets, balikin natin sa ating kage. Dito na tayo. Tapos tayo sectoral. So, again, what I recommend, industrial. Okay, and alam niyo na yung isa. Ano isa? Materials. Yan, material sector. Okay, let's go here. Jets. Yan, Jets is here. The airlines market. The airlines market, honestly, is haven't fully reversing. Honestly, ito yung reversal na we're expecting it. Itong area na to, nag-reverse na dito. Okay, because of increased cases, bumagsak ulit. Nag-reverse na siya dito initially for the airlines. Nag-reverse na siya totally. Because of increases cases in US and even in UK, bumalik ulit. So right now, it's actually nearing your resistance. I would not suggest to get airlines as muna, no, mga turnaround companies. Let's see kung magkaroon ng full reversal ulit on this sector, then maybe we can reconsider getting airlines, no? Yan, so tingnan mo lang. mRNA, tapos tingnan natin dito, EVFMM, ito natin dito, EVFMM, EvaFam. Yan. Nilipat ko ng funds ko from PSE to Izanagi, aral lang ulit trading. Very good. Very good. Ayan, at least automated. Saka aral talaga kasi PSE, dami kasing ang daming tao mo dyan yung naghahad lang sa PSE. Political, COVID cases, volatility, foreign investor. Dami, no? Daming problem kaya hindi makaangat masyado si PSE. But it's still good to diversify. But of course, hindi siya... Uy, nasa ano to Elite Club report to Let me check. EFMF, wag na tong i-trade. Mean revert, no? Actually, lakas, oh. Nag-trade sa risk. Nakita ko to. Nasa November pa to. Pa-check nga. So, wag nyo nang habulin. Honestly, kung meron ka, if it's gonna be your trading, tas makakuha ka sa support, it would best to close it on the opening or tanggalin mo ng capital mo. Okay, tingnan natin. Nandito ba sa report? Para nakita ko to sa report natin. Ano? I-check natin daw. Saan na yun? If you can confirm, Sir John, kung nasa ano ba natin, watchlist ba natin to? Nasa trading ba or nasa ano? Let me check. The market will open in the next 3 minutes. Let's check it out. Nasa January ba to or nasa ano siya, EBFMM? Tingnan ko. Biotech eh. Usually biotech this month talaga eh. EBFMM. Sige, check natin yan in a while. EV. Yan natin December. Yan, EV. FM. Wala. EV. Ayun, EV, FM. Wala, EV. September, October. Wala, no? Wala. Sige, mamaya na check natin. Baka ubos sa oras natin dyan. mRNA. Good evening po. Magkano po monthly gains ng robot? Pinakita ko na ito, sir. For Izanagi Standard, of course, if you're gonna have the same capital as I do, I started with 75,000 here. Then it managed ito, 75,000 balance. Ayan, so nag-start siya dito, January 18, 75,000. Then, nagtuloy-tuloy siya. So, if gagawa ka 3.5 na amount, kung pala rin na maganda yung merkado, ayan yung mga gains mo sa kanya. Kung sa start ka ng $250, ito expectation mo. But remember, this is high risk. So, high risk siya. Ito ba yung micro natin? Ito. 2.5, 1,000 to 2,000 per month. $250 ka. Ang focus ito, 5 to 10% a month. Passive. So, 5% a month. Minsan, syempre, pag pangit na merkado, nagawa mo 2% lang. Pero if you're gonna average this, about 5 to 10% on an average. Okay, mRNA. Of course, the more the capital, the more the gains, the more the risk as well. For mRNA, I hope you close this already. Sinabi ko naman, as long as the RSI 5 reached your 40 level, close na yun, tsaka price action. Nung bilhin natin to sa ilalim, kinalose ko na even yung sa akin dito. So, wala pa for me ulit buy nito. No? Kasi nasa downtrend line pa siya. So, not a buy for me for mRNA. JSX. Market opens already, I think. Let's check natin. Open na ang market. So, thank you. Nag-close na ba kayo ng LEN? Tsaka ano? Nag-close na kayo ng LEN and your... Ano bang kinilose nyo? LEN and DHI. Okay, kung hindi pa guys, ang ginagawa ko, close on the green side. 50%. Laging 50%. So, tinataas ko lang yung trail stop ko para automated na yung gains. Hanggang yung market umaangat din yung gains ko. Ganun lang ginagawa ko. 50% from my earnings, doon ko siya nilalagay. Para ma-secure ang aking gains. So, example, this one. This is the times 5 with $250. I would close this one at $40. This one, pabayaan ko lang. Ito, I'm gonna close it at $6 to $10. I'm okay with $10 here. Para always not losing my... Ito, times 1 lang naman to siya. This one is I'm gonna do like $1. Yan. Okay, so it's doing good. Alibaba is doing good. JSX. Tingnan natin si JSX. Uy, ganda to Parang Chidori to Pag nag-recommend dyan si Sir Kent, Chidori guy natin, check out. Check natin kagad. Kasi baka mahuli tayo. Yan. Ay, nasa sector ako mali. Yan. Tingnan natin dito. Chidori. Okay. Nasa EBFMM, nasa watchlist ba natin yun? O wala? Check naman, oh. Oh, no. Nasa aking... may cutlass naman yun, kaya okay lang. JSX. Support ko pa talaga siya, ano. Yun na matindi doon. Ano yun? JSX to ba yun? BR. Ito pala, BR. Ayan, BR Brent. Angat naman ng price action nito. Bungi-bungi. Check natin. BR. Yan, Brent Oil Futures. BR? Na wala stocks? Wala man yata, no? Ito, BR Financial. Broadridge. Yan. Okay, will now triggered. Ano nangyari doon? So we're back at 10,000 level. At least we're back at the 10,000 level. My target for this year, at least $15,000. This port while we're waiting for this to catch up. Sayang naman to, Kret. Ngayon lang. Late na eh. Pero pwede pa itong pasukin, no? Kahapon sana. Ang ganda, oh. Natin 4-hour chart. Malapit na sa resistance, eh. Pwede pa to. Pwede pa to. May breakout na nangyari. Sayang lang. Kahapon sana yung confirmation. Kayo yung profit sana. Baka mag-resistance ka dito. So, pwede pa to. Pwede pa to. Dito, mga close the gaps here. 1%. Dito, ayan. Mga TP, mga 5% up from the opening. So, on the opening, pwede pa to? Pwede pa tong kunin? Yan, pwede pa yan punin. Yan. Uy! Sir Cortez, sige, wala problema. Check natin yan si dito. Kumuha ako ng SRO niyan eh. Support. Tapos pag bumagsak ng piso, kukuha ulit ako. For long term. Pero maraming utang eh. Ayoko. Pero okay lang, tingnan natin. So, pwede pa to, Sir Kent. It actually, price action pattern pa lang. Okay, nag-breakout naman siya sa opening. Yun yung maganda sa kanya. And then, above the current trend line niya. So, very good naman to. Ito lang yung ingatan mo na price sa daily. Okay, pag yan, umangat din dyan, around 1%, most likely, magkaroon to ng resistance. 19B market cap, slow movement. So, check lang. Pwede pa. For me, pwede pa siya. Wow, ganda naman ng turn out today. Almost 10% of the port turn out, which is good. Dito Telecom, check down natin dito Telecom. Kung may pera pa kayo, i-trail nyo si Avail, ha? Trail nyo si Avail. Dito. Okay. Oy, ganda pala na price action ni dito today, ha? 9% up. Good thing. Dahil sa SRO ba to? Check natin. Weekly chart. Dito tayo tumingin sa kabila. Ang ayoko kay dito sa yung ayoko sa dito sa weekly chart, talagang bearish pa talaga itsura eh. Pero may pinapakita namang kagandahang matindi to. Check natin ang isang charting natin sa kabila. Yan. Pakita ko sa iyo kung bakit pangit si dito. Tingnan natin kung merong maibigay na... Sige, tingnan natin si dito Telecom. Okay. Weekly chart is saying that is actually a strong resistance here. Okay, yung 5 peso level. So, since nag-RSO to ng 4%, 483. Magkano ba yung SR to? 4.8 yata eh, no? Kaya umangat, no? Kaya umangat. Maraming bumili o nag-subscribe, most likely. On the daily chart, okay, on the daily chart, maganda siya because dapat kumuha tayo pala, no? Hindi ako nag-trade ng PSE masyado eh. But definitely, ang maganda nito is nandun siya sa support range niya. Plus may buy signal on this candle here. Ang resistance range natin is this one. Is doing sideways. Is creating a base here, and then creating a low volatility with low volume. That triggered the price to jack up on this level here. Kaya pag breakout ng price ito, since wala masyadong volatility, nag-breakout ng moving average at ginakap. So most likely tomorrow, as long as this price will hold, okay, it will be bullish sentiment. Bullish sentiment na
malapit sa support range. As long as this price is holding, which is mga 5.20. Pag nag-hold yan, very good for dito. Very good for dito telecom. Kumuha ko SRO, 24,000 pesos lang yung nabigay sa akin na price. Okay? So, from the current price to the next resistance, we are expecting a 5%, 13% resistance, no? 6 peso range. Yan, okay? So, yan ang dito telecom. So, yan. So, check natin ang financial nito. Mabilis. Hopefully, meron si dito sa Morningstar, so I can help you assess the financial conditions of dito telecom. Yan. While we're waiting for that, okay, so more and more stocks is good in our port so far. We're back at the 10,000 level. That's good. All right, so this one, uy, meron silang ano. Ayan. Okay. Good news. Good news. Ulitin nyo, pakitype on the chat box, good news. Okay, good news. Pakitype kay chat box. Ayan. Okay, una sa lahat. From billions of net revenue, wala pa tayong nakikitang revenue, but the net income is going positive for dito telecom. Ulitin natin ha. So the net income is going positive already from dito telecom. Possible that actually drives the price, kaya nag-hold na nung presyo na to. Okay? Ang wala lang tayong ano dito, tingnan natin ang fair value nito. Let me just put the intrinsic, kung kaya ko makompute ang intrinsic value to, better eh. Tingnan natin. Meron ba akong presyo nun? Hopefully, kung kaya ng time. Pero kung hindi, popost ko na lang. Kasi gusto ko rin makita. Yan, ang intrinsic value. Well, anyway, that's one. Another one, check natin dito. Hopefully, makompute ko to eh. Tingnan natin dito. Haganap ako. Isabi ko sa inyo para makita natin ang price value nito currently ni dito telecom. Kung how much would it cost in the next 10 years. Kung discounted ba siya o hindi or overvalue siya. So far, doing good naman itsura niya. Another good news, it's actually increasing in cash flow. The company sustaining protection against bankruptcy. That's one good news for long-term investor. And the 5 peso level, I'm not sure if this is discounted or not so far. But so far, fundamentally, it's doing good. Let's check the balance sheet. Okay, liabilities is going flat. Working capital, EBITDA is negative. Gusto natin makita ang EBITDA. Wala tayong nakikitang valuation dito. Tingnan natin so far. Gusto ko rin makita. I haven't checked this for a while. Di ko na talaga chine-check ang dito telecom. Ang aking PSE. Price to book value is 1.71. PEG ratio is not given. Okay, tingnan natin dito so far. Walang beta kasi wala siya radar eh. Wala sa radar. So, yan na. Fundamentally, it's good. At least start of the year, dito telecom is giving you good revenue. As a start, in the past 12 months. So that's a good news for dito. So I would suggest to hold it for long term. Not because of hype, no, because of hype. Kailangan natin check yung kanyang detail ng price to book value and its PEG ratio plus the debt. Okay, if it's starting to diminish, especially EBITDA, no? No, expenses, balance, and so forth, no? So far we're good. We're good. We're for dito telecom. So congrats. So buti pala bumili ako ng SRO na yan. Ang plano ko lang is for average down. Okay, sige titingnan. Alright, let's go. Let's go back. Technically, it's doing good. At least nag-hold yung price. Fundamentally, it's also good currently. Okay, KR, Kroger. Kroger, this is not a 8 gates. Hindi siya 8 gates. Hindi to 8 gates technique. Kailangan turo ko to sa mga coach para sila na mag-compute. Kaso lang, mga coach ko, mga scalper, hindi long-term investor. Para may takang compute pang long-term. Kroger. Kroger so far, okay, is bakit siya nag-gap down? Yun yung tanong eh. Ba't siya nag-gap down? Because of this ones. Okay.
Check natin kung mag-hold ang MA20 and this price range here. Pag nagkaroon ng hold ng MA20 green candle, maybe we can consider. May itsurang downtrend line na nangyari with high volatility, so I would not suggest a momentum trade on this one. Another consideration there is, that's one. So, sana kung dito siya nahulog. Problema, nagre-resistance yung previous high. Okay, previous high. Another consideration, ayan, ang ating trend line here. Kung mag-hold yan, better kung pumunta dito. Kaya sabi ko, saktong-sakto. Tapos mag-consolidate ng 3 araw to 5 days. Tapos breakout, pwedeng bilhin. So, check for Kruger for this one. No? Check natin ang ating mga port na meron ako. Alibaba is going 5% up. Hopefully, close ang gap dito. I'm expecting to close a gap here. View percentage further, 14%. That's why parang ayoko na lang tong i-trail stop. Pwede siguro, may re-entry naman na tinatawag. Piso, $9. Pwede na yan. So far. Okay. Check natin si Vail. Si Vail, i-trail nyo to guys. I really suggest to trail this one, this stock. First and foremost, it's the sector is doing good. Check natin ang long-term perspective nito. Depende kung gaano mo siya i-hold eh. Pwede naman, kasi mura lang naman. Example, si Alibaba. Itong 250 na times 5. Ilang araw to? Ilang araw na to? Kung times 5, sabihin natin 1.7 siya binili. 5 days. Sinisingil ako ni eToro ng 1.34. So, it means to say, in 1 week, it's actually giving me an expense of $1.34. So, problema yung price, hindi naman consistent pataas. So, hindi ma-consideration mo. So, meron kang pang long term, meron ka din pang trading. Kung low capital ka, I would suggest do the trading na lang muna. Vail. At if meron ka ng, kasi ito kasi kaya nagda times 1 na ako. I wanted to protect the profit because if babalikan pa natin another year from 2020, start lang naman to ng 1.5 di ba? 1.5, then after a year it went as high as 6,000, then it went as high as 12,000, then nag-close siya ng 8,000 this year. So kaya sabi ko sayang profit kung increase yung risk ko. So I would not do that. Times 1, binabalik ko na yung times 1 kasi lumalaki na rin yung risk niya. Kung yung risk niya in terms, hindi ko pa kaya psychological niya na 1% totally, psychologically 1% is 10 3, sabi natin 1%. Magta-trade ka 1%, no? $100 per 1%. Hindi lang naman madaming stocks yan. Ilan to? 26. Kung mag-cut loss most of it, 1%. So 26%, di ba? 26% of that is how much? Diba? Malaki na sakit yun for me. Di ba? So, nanghihinayan ko sa pera. 26%, sayang. 100,000 pesos. Sayang, di ba? So, kaya may mga position ako times 1. Kasi nga, another reason is nagpo-forex kasi din ako. Yun din isang rason. Okay, so dik natin ng Vail. Fundamentally, si Vail dito. Doon ako nagre-rest ng malaking pera sa Forex. Yan. Forex market. Vail. US Securities. SA. Yan. Tingnan natin fundamentally para alam natin, i-hold ba natin ito matagal. Nakadalawang position na ako dito guys Nag-add ako. Sa kita nyo, 100 times 5. Okay, fair value is considered value. Ang maganda kasi dito, nandun tayo sa proper sector. Kaya the sentiment is like nasa atin. Oy, good thing you see? It's doing good. It's actually doing good. So, sentiment is with us. Hindi na pinakita yung cash flow. Okay lang naman ang liabilities. Okay? So, that's one na ating trade. So, trail natin to guys For Vail, I would suggest to wait for it to go back. Okay, to go back where? Here, market structure-wise. Ibalik niya dito, pasok tayo. Re-entry tayo, no? Re-entry tayo. Just like for any instance, ito, pakita ko sa inyo, no? Price action wise. Sa Elite Club, if you're joining Elite Club, no? May mga long term tayo doon, may mga recommendation tayo for the stock, meron tayong long term. So katulad nito. Yan, no? So Elite Club. This one, no? Sa Boston Sam. So hindi natin hinabol yung presyo, pero sabi natin sa grupo na if it touches your support, re-entry. So, ayan, nakita nyo. So, I'm actually saying December 14 pa. Binili na yan ng mga kasama natin, $440 per share pa yan. Right now, umita na sila, nag-add kami for Boston Sam. Yan. Because fundamentally, pinag-aralan natin. So, hindi siya bara-bara lang technical. Alright, that's one. So, ayan, same pattern. If it's gonna go back here at this range, around this range, mag-add tayo or reposition. Or first entry nyo. Okay, I might see a reversal here. Look at that, no? Ayan, no? Nag-breakout na sa weekly chart din. Good news yan. Oh, good news yan. No? Breakout sa weekly chart for Vail. Diba? Daming good news na nangyari. For Vail. That's why I want you to trail this. Kaya di ko to binenta eh. Di ko binenta so far for this one. Okay? Check natin yung mga ibang negative for the stock. Itong len, mean reverting, benta natin, BKAY, times 1 lang kasi boring. TSM, GBPNCD, wow, congrats. Oh. Manibalang na sir, konting kempo na lang, pwede nang pitisin. No? Di ba? Sabi ni Sir Henry. TSM is actually doing good. Ito din. I want you to do for TSM, recommendation ko dito. Balik natin dito. TSM. I want you guys to trail this one as long as you can. Add more. Why? Una, the company is doing good in terms of earning. There is still a problem in terms of semiconductor supply. Technically, this is a long consolidation. This can go, I don't know kung saan ito pupunta, but showing the resistance meron. It's creating a higher low channel na, no, from the consolidation. And it's a very, very long consolidation. Kaya ilang days yan nag-consolidate. Days range from this area to that area. Diba? So, almost a year or so nag-consolidate. So, nag-create na siya ng higher low. So, if magpunta yan ng support ulit or moving average 20 or so far the market structure is saying EMA 10 or EMA 20, pasok. Pasok po for TSM. Yan. At mga at least position trade nyo. Position trade, trend following, technique, pwede. Okay? GBP NCD. Okay, check natin yan. Oddcad din Oddcad. Ang ganda rin ng Oddcad is doing good na rin. Okay, and look at this, no? The 1% strategy, di ba? I'm teaching that to our masterclass. It's still at a discount despite the breakout. October 15 nga lang valuation. No? Despite the breakout, it's still discounted. At least 10%. The fair value is 143. This area range, no? Intrinsic value-wise, actually, it's even higher. 160, 156 range. No? Discounted pa sa lagay niya yan. For this one, no? Competition. Siyempre, competition to. Nvidia, Intel, no? Oh. Siyempre, no? Yung, dyan, the others are already premium, Premium na yung iba. Siya na lang discounted. Isa rin yan. Valuation, financials. Reviewin natin isa-isa, no? Definitely good as well. Look at the revenue and net income is increasing the past 12 months. It's actually increasing also, diba? Gabi, no? Ganda. Cash flow as well is increasing. The balance sheet also is doing good. Valuation, PEG ratio. Tingnan natin, even the PEG ratio. Fair value. Okay. 5-year peg ratio 2, di ba? Fair value even the peg ratio because it's actually expected to grow. Inaral pati TSM, no? Kaya very positive ako eh. Average down ako dyan. Very good company, di ba? So, yan. It's expected to grow at least 11%. With a forward PE ratio of 26 or 33. Medyo overpriced, but 11 expected to grow that much, no? So, isa yan sa mga pwedeng i-trend follow. May fundamentals ka, may technicals ka pa. Diba? That's the 1% strategy that we're teaching in the masterclass for this US stock market. Okay? GBP NCD is doing yummy daw. Let me check. Wow! Okay. Ganda rin nga. Tingnan ko ang aking GBP NCD sa shadow technique. Tingnan natin dito. Tingnan natin. Uy! Guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I want you to look at this. Shadow technique. Malapit na to. Pwede na nga pitasin to. Tingnan natin dito. Yan, 4%. Di yan 4. Wait lang, na-excite ako. Wait lang ha. Hapit ako sa inyo. Gusto mo makita nyo eh. Current gain. Current gain ito. Saan yun? Shadow Technique Masterclass. See? Diba? Naku, Diyos ko Lord. Napaka... Nag-general error. Why are general error? So if you have also guys, please do join our Telegram kasi doon natin binibigay yung mga stock na yan sa mga Forex pairs na yan. Diyan kayo kikita ng matinding chill lang. Tapos panoodin, aralin nyo pa paano aralin yung shadow technique. I'm already gaining at least $150 with this trade alone, no? This trade alone. Chill pa, no? Hindi pa ako matakot ma-margin call kasi high leverage. Nag-drawdown lang ako ng 10% pero kumikita ako ng 7.5. Saka nakakita ng ganun, 'di ba? That's 1:4 risk reward ratio. Nag-drawdown ako ng $50, kumita ako ng $150. 'Di ba? You know, kita mo ayan, gains na ng shadow technique. So if you're gonna add that, that's additional. Parang gusto ko na i-close. Teka, check ko lang sa shadow. Gain na ako. Wait lang ha. Check me chat, check me. Sarap! Galing naman ito. Diba? Okay. Okay, bibigyan natin ng requirement yan. Oops, na-close na yata ang GBP. Uy, laki ng kinita ng shadow technique sa chart ko ah. GBP NCD. Laki ng kinita mo dyan. Check GBP NCD. Okay, titignan ko lang saan yung level range ito. 12, almost 7. Pwede na to i-TP. Pwede na i-TP. Ang sinasabi ni Shadow Technique here is nasa 2.29 ang current range niya. Ang 2.29 ang kanyang TP. Ang full TP ni Shadow is around 2.008. Ito yung TP niya, 2.008. Okay, 2.008. Yan. Ito yung TP ni Shadow. So, ilang pips na lang yan. So, i-close nyo na. Kung gusto nyo, i-close nyo yung mga malalaking lot size. Yan, no? 29 pips to go. So, ATR-wise, medyo nag-reversal na to ng todo. Baka mag-reverse pa yan dyan. So, nako, i-close ko na sa akin, guys. Babay na ako dyan. Ayoko na magpaka-greedy. Paki-announce naman sa Telegram na okay na to close yan. Sayang yan. Pwede kaysa maging bato pa. Di ba? Okay. So, I'm closing this one. Wait lang. Kasi nagko-close ako higher than the Ang gina-close ko siya lower than the TP area. Hindi ko na siya masyadong full range TP kasi the goal there is to exit it. Wait lang ha. Yan. So, ganda nito, no? Ilang araw ko lang hinold yun ng trade na yun. Wait lang ha. Saan yun? Bagal nito ah. Galing na yung shadow, sobra. Tingnan natin. Ano isa? Odd CAD guys, no? Odd CAD. Odd CAD is almost... Odd CAD TP is around... Check natin. Ayan. Grabe to, as in. Diba? O, diba? Tsaka nakakita ng trade na drawdown 12% pero kumita 200%. Oh, that's only in Wise Investors PH. 8-4 level. Full TP range is 9132. 9132 is here, full TP range. This one, full TP. Ayan, so at least dito, konti pa to. Ilang pips pa to from above. 37 pips. Oh, kahit mga 20 pips, pwede pa. Further. So, ayan. Let's check natin ang current ni Shadow Technique. Let me just... Grabe, guys. Alam mo, gusto ang plano ko dito kay Shadow. Kasi testing ground ko lang yung $500 eh. I'm gonna put an amount na willing ako to risk as much. Basta i-case study ko, papakita ko sa inyo. Then, tatarakan ko siya ng malaking amount. Ganun yung gagawin ko. Pero syempre, ang i-ano na natin dyan, yung merong Izanagi. Ipa-priority natin yung Izanagi. Kasi manual siya, no? Pero ganding, no? Yung mga profit yung Izanagi, yun lang gamitin yung pang... Okay, Shadow Technique. Oddcad. Si Oddcad is here. Ikaw, yan. Meron kang at least 30 pips to go for the full TP. Ako, pwede na nga ito i-TP din eh. Kasi si Oddcad, ang gusto mo si Oddcad, mga 40% retracement. Pwede ka mag-TP ng 9113. Oh, 9113 here. 9113. Yan. So, this is my TP1 for the 9113. This is my TP2. Yan. Yan, TP2. Okay, ito. Ito na. Pakita ko sa inyo, guys. So, don't miss this on the launching. Hindi pa talaga siya nag-profit. Ayaw niya mag-profit. Pero that's $150 more. $150. Magkano total profit nito? $150 more is 10592 plus 150. 1,772 divided by 500. I'm already 300%. Hindi yata. Almost 200%. Isa pa. Connect ulit natin. Ayan. So, while we're actually excited with that, you can also type on the chat box kung paano to siya ginagawa. Yeah. Ayan. Pakisabi naman sa di ko masabihan sila, pwede nang i-TP si guys, si GBP NZD. Okay, check natin ang port again. Tingnan natin ng market also. It's 11 o'clock. Let's have a review. Wala tayong nakuhang maganda. Mga crypto, yung mga magaganda, Tesla. Check natin Tesla. Ako magre-breakout si Tesla. Shadow Technique, Masterclass. Yan. Uy, si Tesla nag-breakout din in fairness. In fairness. Apple. Not too much for Apple. Itong big. Something to look into din to. Kaya pa talaga ma-update. Nahulog. Ag na to. Okay. Check natin Finviz. Ano nangyari? Okay. Alright. Yan natin ang Finviz. What's happening? Okay, here. NKE. So, tingnan natin ang ating... So, the healthcare. See? The healthcare, oh. Yung sasabi ko, no? Magtayo ko muna healthcare kasi babagsak. Kita nyo? Bumagsak nga talaga siya. Nasa resistance, eh. Yung buong sector. Industrial, ang titingnan natin is industrial kanina, no? Industrial and material sector, no? Some of the banks also can be look out, no? AMD, ito din kasi magaganda din talaga kasi nasa AMD. Yeah, auto manufacture, energy is good. Industrial, see? Industrial also is doing good because it's going momentum. PH, Parker Hannifin Corporation, Aerospace, BA. I wanna check BA. BA, check natin si BA. Ayaw mag-update ni Shadow ah. Oy guys, look at this. Turnaround company to. Uy, ganda si BA ha. Full for reversal na to. Nag-hold na. For reversal na to si BA guys. So look for an entry na to soon. So isa din to. So titingnan natin all throughout the week. May breakout pang nilagay dito. May breakout na ipinakita pa si BA dito. May buy pattern pa with BA. So tingnan natin to. I-hold natin above 200 na siya. Kung how is it gonna turn out. Gonna put it on my watch list there. Tingnan natin if may nagbago pa sa fundamentals nito. Ni BA. Turnaround company doing good so far for BA. Tingnan natin ng so far ayun gano'n siya. Moving average 200. Possible the airlines will follow. Yan, tingnan natin dito. Fairly valued, hindi na siya magandang bilhin pala, no? Kailangan mag-discount ito. Technical trading na lang to siya. Sayang, hindi natin nakuha ng discounted levels. Okay, bumagsak pala to ng 2 taon. Okay, pero in the past 12 months at least, kahit papano, it's going to the average na niya so far. So turnaround company, bumagsak, laki ng binagsak pala nito, no? Cash flow wise. Okay, so more into the trend follow lang for BA, not for super long term for BA. Pangit ng current fundamentals niya. Anong isang level ng odd-cad good for TP? Ayan, I hope I answered the question kanina. I hope I answered your question. Okay. So, ayan, that's it. So for now, so ito lang few things natin guys before we go. Okay, utang ko sa inyo is try ko computein yung cash flow ni Dito Telecom. I want to compute it. While we're waiting for that, please do check our trading masterclass. What you can learn from the trading masterclass are very, very the January, February batch, no? What you can learn from here is from trading to investing. From trading to investing in general, no? Price action, setups, no? Setups ng mga conditions to buy and sell on an 8-week session. So from basic risk management, Biyakogan technique, Darvas box, Rasengan 8 gates technique, momentum trading. Andyan yan lahat. Multi-time frame analysis, trend following technique, no? Psychology, and long-term investing that focuses on the US market. Focus on the US market in general, no? The statistic based on the US market, ito yung sinasabi ko din sa inyo guys. One thing that I want to share tonight as well, don't go full aggressive this year. Okay, let me release my study. Dapat hindi na lang pala. Wag na lang. Sa iba na lang ko nila. Sa Elite Club lang to. Pero may isa akong gustong isablagay. Ihan for this year. Are you shorting? For what? Miss Amy. What pair? Is it stock market or GPP-NCD? GPP-NCD, yes. Pero I already took profit. But if in the stock market, yes, I do short. But on the short term lang, not to hold it too long. Because I might miss out companies on a bounce level already at a discounted price. Bitcoin, no. Okay. No, I'm buying even on Bitcoin. Nasa support range siya. Alright, there you go. I'm gonna give you one statistics here for the market. December report. Saan dito? Okay, huwag kayong matakot. Una sa lahat, huwag kayong matakot pag in-increase nila yung interest rates because in the long term, it goes the same direction. Nagkakaroon lang ng pause. Okay, that pause creates volatility and creates correction. But that's where you look companies that you can buy at the support level or good companies that makes money and the fundamentally does not change.
That's one way to actually look at. But based on history, the Fed rates and the Fed bonds in terms of increased interest rates as a catalyst will be beneficial in the long term. Okay? But on the short term, I want you to be careful. Okay? Because after a recession low, since the 50-year range, this is a data from our Elite Club. Wait lang. Asa natin to? Saan na yun? Nasa long-term in trading ko pala. Ito. Yan. The market usually correct at least 10%. Okay, at least 10% the market corrects and at least 10% since 1990 dito. Akras natin dito. Okay, so that's why ingat tayo as much as possible. If you have profits, secure it. And always on the lookout this coming February and March. Mean reverting si market February and March. So this is the data that I'm trying to show you. Okay, that at least 10% drop happen every 2 years. At least 10% drop since the 1900s, 1990. So that's why we're not expecting a bear market, but a correction, yes. Okay, at a correction, yes. Especially this year up to next year. And usually it happens between January to March, or most likely between August to October. So within those range lang. Yung major drop talaga na nangyayari, no? And of course, pag nag-drop na yan, magsasabi na lang ng catalyst kinabukasan, huli ka na. No, that's why we actually base statistics. And that's what you can find in the Elite Club and even the masterclass. We're driven by statistics, we're driven by learning, and even high quality trading setup. So sabi ko nga, even the shadow technique is formulated that way, no? So, but of course, no, one asks if I'm do shorting. That's the reason why I'm not shorting too much, because most of the time the US market makes money on the long position 74% of the time, and in 69 years. 69 years, probability wise, it always goes up. Always goes up. Yun yung ng market. So that's one thing. The two things that you need to consider. One thing is first, alright, one thing that you need to consider is what I've shared with you kanina. Don't kayo matakot sa correction because of the interest rates. It's usually in the long term, it's good, and it's an opportunity for you to buy the bounce level of good companies and to create more money, no? Second is expect a correction, a bigger correction this year. Nag-a-updap na yan, tingnan natin kung magkakaroon ng correction, but okay, again, so far nga nag-breakout, tingnan natin kung magsusustain. Kaya meron tayo naka-full load, no? Kaya dapat naka-stay heavily invested ka pa din kasi you'll never know eh. You never know. You cannot time the market too much. You can never time the market too much because you might miss the opportunity na makatrade yung mga magagandang companies. That's why stay invested. Okay? So that's one thing that's few things that I want to leave you guys tonight. Please join the masterclass. It's already on your screen. Early bird is still available. A few slots available for the early bird. And if you wanted to avail our robots, okay, the robots natin on their screen here. Nasaan yun? Yan. Izanagi is definitely free. Okay, the shadow technique is a manual natin. Check out our page, wiseinvestorsph.com. Ayaw pa niya mag-TP, but so far, ayaw pa rin mag-TP. So if you cannot click our website here, you can check our free robot that trades high probability trades, no? High probability trades, napakaganda nito because very, very selective si Izanagi. And if you wanted the 15 years of back testing and forward testing, that actually cut loss on the short term, but long term is very good for long-term investor, Valkyrie is for you. Yun nga lang, may bayad siya. No? May bayad siya because this is license paid in US, Izanagi is free. So if you want to start, you can start with Izanagi, then diversify the Valkyrie. And last but not the least, of course, Elite Club. In the Elite Club, we are giving free trade calls every Tuesday, Thursdays for you to try it. But if you want to do a very, very extensive benefits, you can join Elite Club subscription. Yan, on your screen. This, honestly, marami pang di nakalista dyan, but daming benefits yan. So with that, I'm gonna see you on the Telegram. We're super extended. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, may the market be with you always. I'm gonna see you on Friday again on our Lex live trading. This is John P. God bless and have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.